Hey Gil, welcome back to Dynamic Debuff. Playing video games with your friends is the best way to play. Stump makes his debut today, going to say Princess Zelda. We're playing A Link to the Past. It's starting today. It's gonna be a great adventure.
It is.
You've never played this? Have you played this?
I haven't played all the way through it.
Yeah, but now you're about to see it.
Yeah, I am excited because I don't have to worry about losing.
Everybody's favorite, almost everybody's favorite Zelda game. Everybody, let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah. What?
Nice.
You already know this story. We're gonna move on. You don't know this story? Go read this story. As y'all can tell, I've played it a couple times before. All right. So, what should we name this one? I know we didn't think about this, but like, don't forget, this is what it's gonna say every time they talk to us.
Oh, really? Is there like a I don't know. Like,
this is where if like we were streamers, it'd be like, "Hey, chat, what we're gonna name it."
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't know. Like, I've been thinking of the name Doug recently because I use it as a thing, but I kind of want like a, I don't know. I kind of want like a funny name for it, something that's like, man, I can't. I like on the spot. Like
I don't think Thurgood can fit.
Oh, is there a limit?
Yeah, we only have so many characters we can play with.
Just name him Stump.
All right, cool. It has been decided.
Thanks. Thanks for saving me, Stump.
No, damn it. There we go. I'm not the best at the typing parts. Boom.
Yeah.
There we go. Stump's adventure begins.
Boom. Help me. Please help me. I'm a prisoner in a dungeon in a castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard is doing something to others missing girls. No, there's other girls, by the way. He seized control of the castle. Now he's trying to take seven wise men's seal. Yeah, he's taking it. Please help me. Come get some.
Stop. I'm going out for a while. All right, Uncle. Again, everybody knows this story.
That's your uncle?
Yes, in this story specifically. This is like granted, this is like the third game in the line, but this is the first time that Link having family was confirmed. This is also the first time that like any story was really like put to it anyway.
Wow, yeah. Then it's not just a go.
Yeah. But this is my like one of my favorites. I'm still an Ocarina boy, you know.
Still an Ocarina boy.
Yeah. But I will play the shit out of some Link to the Past. And I can still remember, like, being in elementary school. I did not own a Super Nintendo yet. And my buddy Logan owned one. And I would go to his house. And me and him together would try to play this and try to solve it, you know. And we could not, for the life of us, get past the first big boss. Like, we could beat the first 3 levels, right?
Okay.
And then after you beat the first 3 levels, there's like a mid-game boss, if you will, even though it's not the middle of the game.
Yeah.
We could not, for the
like
life
a mini
of us,
boss kind of thing,
figure out how to beat him. He's the wizard. He's like the pre-Ganon, right? He's the guy trying to bring back Ganon.
Oh, the one they were just talking about?
Yeah, or whatever that guy.
Yeah.
We could not beat that son of a bitch, no matter how hard we tried. And I remember talking to Logan, this is years later, mind you, and he's like, "Hey, did you ever figure out how to beat that?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, dude, I beat the game. I figured it out." He's like, "Dude, what you have to do is just gotta play sword tennis with him."
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time sword tennis was, I think, implemented into a Zelda game.
Oh, where you're like hitting the beam back at him?
Yeah. Where like he like shoots an energy ball and you gotta like swing it back at him. And we had no idea. Like, we'll just die.
I feel like they assumed they'd be like, all right, this is hard unless we've taught you this ability before.
Yeah, and they don't.
Like, I don't know. they're usually pretty good about that.
They are.
Stuff.
They very
so
are.
I wonder if if there was something, I don't know, but you know better than I do.
Yeah.
But and then maybe they just expected you to like, all right, this is gonna be hard as dicks, and they're just gonna get frustrated and start swinging, and then they'll figure it out.
That probably was what it was, but we were too scared. We were like, avoid, and we would like run up to him and try to hit him, and does nothing. And we're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Or like you mess your timing up or something, and you go to do the attack and he shoots it, and then you notice it like, whoa, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. But no, years. And I was probably in middle or high school by the time I like repicked this game up and was like, I'm gonna beat that motherfucker. I'm gonna figure it out. And like I went to the internet, and then I was just like, and this is also, mind you, after I beat Ocarina. And when I looked up how to beat the guy, because I'm like, I didn't know where to beat him. I was like, are you serious? I beat him like I beat the other Ganons. So that's where they got it from. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and because in those, like, in that they taught you that, like, to do the
no
in Ocarina.
She told you. Navi was like,
hey, listen, maybe you should try hitting the energy ball back.
it was never like we were put into a situation where, like,
you do it to someone else.
yeah, the first guy you do it to is Ganon. It's Dark Beast or the zombie Ganon. I can't remember its name.
Zombie game.
Yeah, when you get old and you go to the Forest Temple, it's like a zombie Ganon that's there. And the first phase is him jumping in and out of paintings and stuff. And then the second phase is him floating in the air, and you do laser tennis with him or whatever, sword tennis. Yeah, and they don't. Before then, there's no energy ball. You deflect it back. Shit that happens at all. But Navi is like,
Hey, Link, hey.
Yeah. Ugh, I hate that.
yes. But now it's at least gonna be, hey, Stump.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So
Hey,
there is no Navi in this one,
Thank God.
thankfully. Like there kind of is with his dad, but it's not intrusive.
Yeah.
It's yeah, whatever. It's like it's like my uncle just died, right? That's how I got the sword and shield.
Right.
And then in levels there'll be like a little like Triforce intercom on the wall, and it's my uncle, and I can talk to him, and he's like, Link, you must do this.
Snake's pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah.
Got a pretty good deal at Verizon.
When you die, you get these intercoms here. They're pretty nifty.
Add to mobile. Adn't.
I probably shouldn't have gone this way, but shit on it.
See, that's because I know that Zelda games, they do teach you a lot.
Yes,
like they put
they're
you
very
that,
good at.
Yeah, because I like that. Because granted, I didn't pay attention the first time, but I remember whenever I was playing Sekiro, I'd gotten to Genichiro, and I was like, oh, what the like? I had a hell of a time getting to his third phase, and I was talking to Justin about it, and I'm like, the fuck are you supposed to do here? I mean, and later he found out you could fucking dodge if you wanted to, but he was like, oh no, you can reflect his lightning back. I'm like, the fuck do you mean? He's like, yeah, as long as you're not on the ground, like grounded, you just jump and then you block and then you throw it back at him. And I was like, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? But it was because the like mini boss that they put right before you fight him, like you kill him and there's an item behind that dude. And where the item is, there's a scroll above it. And when you walk up and go to get the item, you actually look at the scroll first. And then you, like when you back out, then you grab the item.
Okay.
But the scroll shows a dude fighting with this person like above you. It's like a samurai, and then it has like another like god looking figure that has lightning or whatever, and it tells the story about this guy who defeated this person by reflecting the lightning back. And it's like, but nobody knows if it's true. And so it's supposed to be, yeah, like, you're supposed to fucking read it. And I was just like, I don't have time for this. I need to go. I'm busy doing ninja shit.
Yeah,
doing dope ass ninja shit. I don't have time for this.
Yeah, like this is like if you're playing a Zelda game, I'd have been like, well, that was your problem. Because like Zelda games, you're supposed to read, like talk to everybody. That's the game.
Well, yeah. Well, I was so used to Dark Souls just being like, no, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like if this is this game, I'm like, well, you're an idiot. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like you're supposed to do that for all of them. But
knowing that, I can totally get it. You know, just being like, no.
Yeah, and then
must kill.
Yeah, and then afterwards, I was like, oh man, that's like a really good way. I'm glad that they had that in there, even though I avoided it. You know. So I've always thought that like for Zelda games, I thought they did a pretty decent job for the most part. The only thing I think for just Zelda games in general is, and most people talk about this, is the repetitiveness of the boss types, especially now.
Yeah. God damn it.
Which is a little like, it's cool to have the ode, but
damn it.
Especially for Breath of the Wild, you really would have thought you could have done a lot more, or as far as the boss fights, it wouldn't just be the same rinse and repeat Zelda shit.
I even heard it fall. Damn it.
And I mean, I guess technically you could have done whatever the fuck you wanted in those boss fights, and it would have yielded you results. But if you play the way they want you to, then you get the best results. So you just kind of do that.
Well, no, like granted, I'm watching a speedrunner do this.
Yeah, that's different.
But I know, but the technique he was using, like to fight the Blight Ganons, like I'm sitting there going, why didn't I think of that? Because all the tools are there.
Yeah,
and it wasn't like he was glitching the game. Nothing.
Yeah,
it was just. Yeah, just do the thing. Like the bullet time thing. Mm-hmm. You know, like you just go in with a bunch of arrows and a bunch of stamina food, and you go into the bullet time thing, and then you're just like, and when you run out of stamina, you just pause it, eat some of that thing, and you stay in the bullet time and just go until this motherfucker's dead.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, why didn't I think of this?
Yeah, and that's fine, but I mean, like just a upfront game. Right. If you do the things like you shoot the eyeball, you win. Right.
Yeah.
And I would have thought it would have been more of like they just had that creature, and maybe it did have the eyeball thing just as like an ode, but it wasn't the majority of the fight or like the big thing of the fight. It was very much, hey man, you got all the tools, you got the swords, you got or hammers or bows, whatever you want. You're a warrior, like get in there and do dope warrior shit or whatever. But
you're Stump, baby. Go Stump.
You Stump. Get out there, be the tree. But I don't know. I'm curious to see where Zelda goes in the future.
Yeah, I'm anxiously waiting for Zelda 2. It's also the 35th anniversary of Zelda. It actually just passed like February or something.
Oh yeah, I think
the actual date.
Yeah,
it.
I think I saw a thing about that.
Yeah, but Zelda hasn't. Nintendo hasn't done anything yet for it yet, which I mean makes sense.
Yeah,
you know, like they're letting Mario fade out, you know, and saving it for the holiday season. They've already announced the remake, or I guess it's remake or the HD edition of whatever of everybody's favorite Skyward Sword.
Oh yeah.
So so I mean, they could be like waiting and letting Skyward Sword have its moment, you know, in July, and then come out, boom, after they get the sales they want from it.
Is if they announce the Skyward Sword, right? So everybody's just like, you know, they're I don't want to say that because people are probably hyped about that, but
I mean, I never played it, so
yeah, but I mean, like, so people are hyped about it, but then later they're like, yeah, so we're doing the Skyward Sword. People are like, fucking great. And they're like, oh, we also did this other stuff too, by the way. Like, it's like a not really a bait and switch, but it's like we decided to like add some more onto it for the anniversary or something cool. Yeah. Or they do Skyward Sword, and since it is around the time of the 35th anniversary, they do a like sick ass box set.
I would like that.
Yeah. I want more like collectible crap.
I just want more Zelda in general. God damn it, why am I doing this? I did this last time I played this game. I took this route for some reason.
You gotta give that dude the slip.
Yeah, I know. I could have given him the slip in a different way. It was just I went that way for some dumbass reason. I don't know.
Hop and Scop.
Yeah.
Hop and Scotch. I don't know.
I think it's called Hopscotch is what it
is. But I was trying to give it to him as a name, like Hop and Pop. I don't know.
Not as easy as Stump.
No.
Stump and plump.
Oh.
Plump and stump. All right, everybody. Catch you on the next one, everybody, where I'm going to take out the first actual dungeon of Link to the Past, everybody.
Stop using the word stump and plump.
Stay buffed, everybody.
Later.